My name's Alex Robinson, and I'm the CEO of Hubbub. And Hubbub is a creative environmental charity.
So can you tell me a bit about what a community fridge is?
Sure. So a community fridge is the space that brings people together to share food, meet up, learn new skills, and prevent fresh food from going to waste. They're run by community groups, and you'll find them in places like schools, community centres, and shops. We have over 500 now across the whole of every corner of the UK.
And where was the first one? When did it first start?
So the first one was in a town called Swadlincote, which is in Derbyshire. So that was in 2016. We launched the first one. At the time, we weren't aware of any operating in the UK and wondered like what it would take to set one up. And what we weren't prepared for at the time was all of the interest it would generate from community groups around the country saying, well, we want to do this. How do we do it? So as a result of that, we decided to set up a network that would help everyone who was interested in developing their own fridge. And now it's the largest of its kind in the world, we believe. We run it in partnership with the Co-op, who have been an absolutely fantastic partner in scaling it.
Obviously, food is important all year round, but particularly at the moment with it being colder and obviously us getting towards the sort of festive season, people are thinking about food a lot. And do you sort of find that the fridges get used sort of in a slightly different way at this time of year?
Yeah, I mean, look, we're seeing an increase across the whole network in general, the results of COVID and then the cost of living crisis. Almost all of our fridges are reporting that they're getting more visits, more attention now than ever. And as a result, the roles of the fridges has been evolving. So they're not just distributing food to reduce waste, but they're really lifelines within their communities, and they're doing more like cooking classes, running communal meals, even things like gardening workshops. So that stuff goes on all year, but you could imagine we have more visits at Christmas where the fridges really come into their own as hubs of community celebration, particularly running things like Christmas themed cooking workshops or communal meals using ingredients from the fridge to create meals for the community, which is, yeah, it's an amazing thing.
If I wanted to set one up, how would I go about doing that?
Sure. Well, first you might want to check if there's one in your area, right? So we have a map online. It's communityfridgemap.org.uk, and you can type in your postcode and it'll tell you if there's a fridge near you. So that's a great start. And then if you want to join the network and set up a fridge, then we have a sign up form on our website, which is hubbub.org.uk. And once you join, you get access to all of the free resources, guidance, information, everything you need to set one up. And we have a community fridge team available to help you through that process, answer your questions, and make it as easy as possible.
Finally, are there any other tips or ideas that Hubbub has about preventing food waste, particularly at this time of year?
Yeah, absolutely. Christmas is a peak time of year for food waste. So we have a number of tips, but just to draw out a couple. First of all, use your freezer at Christmas. Like, this is such a key tool that a lot of people don't think to use, and partly that's because we don't know what we can freeze. So you just might be surprised what's freezable. We have a full list on our website of the food that you can freeze and how you might need to prepare it and what you need to think about. The second thing is meal planning is so helpful and important at Christmas, and it can feel like just one more thing to do in a busy life. But if you know you are going to be making lots of food for lots of people and you will have leftovers, thinking in advance about how you're going to use that leftovers, what you're going to freeze, what you're going to repurpose. I'd also say that as well as food, this Christmas, we're trying to reduce the waste created by all the unwanted gifts that we give each other. And particularly, we're starting with the gifts we give each other at work, because we found out that as colleagues, we give each other £280 million worth of presents every year. About 2/3 of them people don't actually like. A lot of them don't even make it home from the Christmas party. So we're running a campaign called Secondhand Santa, and it's to replace Secret Santa with a pre-loved gifting like Secret Santa at work.
Thank you for all the tips. That's really useful. I'm sure people are going to find that really helpful. Yeah, if you want to try and set up your own community fridge or find out anything else about reducing your waste, then go to Hubbub's website and you can find out more there.
Thank you so much.